my nightmares, I'm gonna call you that, and you can't change my mind. You're not like nightmares, but that's what I'm gonna call you since that's my name. Harry made his way to the. I am back with part 3. Harry made his way into the corridor, making sure the door was locked this time before walking towards the Great Hall. The torches were lit, and except for his footsteps, the castle was completely quiet. Harry enjoyed the quiet because the next day it would be anything but quiet. Once he reached the first floor, he made his way across the grounds to the very familiar hut. Smiling to himself, he reached the large wooden hut. Reaching out a hand, he knocked on the door, grinning when he heard Fang barking. "Coming!" Hagrid called out. A second later, the door opened and cracked. Just a crack revealed a large man in a brown suit, apron tied around his neck, and oven mitts in his large hands. "Harry!" Hagrid said, pulling the boy into a bone-crushing hug. Harry grinned, despite the fact that his ribs were being crushed. "Hagrid, you're crushing me," the Gryffindor mumbled. The half-giant let go, leaving Harry to massage his ribs. Come in," he said, stepping out to the doorframe. The Gryffindor merely made a step in before he was engulfed by fur and slobber as Fang licked him to death. "Fang, get off!" Harry laughed, trying to push the large dog off of him. He wouldn't budge until Hagrid picked him up by the collar and brought him to the side before offering a hand to Harry. He took the large hand dog and allowed himself to be pulled off the ground, only to almost be pushed down again by the weight of Hagrid's hand brushing fur off. Do you want to stay and have a cup of tea?" Hagrid said, attending to the boiling pot hanging over the fireplace. "Sure, that would be nice. Thanks, Hagrid," Harry said before taking off his coat and sitting in a chair. As soon as he sat down, Fang walked over and placed his large head into Harry's lap, ears flopping onto his pants. "So what have you been up to lately?" the man asked as he arranged rock cakes onto a plate. "Well, after the Battle of Hogwarts, I moved into Grimmauld Place with Hermione and Ron," Harry said, looking up, and saw that Hagrid was smiling. "How are they?" he asked, passing a cup of tea and a rock cake over to Harry. "Well, they just got married 6 years ago, and had a daughter named Rose. She's 2, and they are expecting another baby in June," the boy said, sipping his hot tea slowly. "What about you? Any love interests in your life?" Hagrid smirked while raising an eyebrow. "Ginny and I didn't work out. We broke up after the war, and I'm not seeing anybody at the moment." Harry mumbled the last part. "You should start dating Malfoy. He's hot, quiet, single, and totally your type, and needs someone to make him happy again," Hagrid suggested, just as if he made a comment about the weather. "Hagrid!" Harry choked, coughing on his tea. Harry patted his bag before shrugging. "I can't help it if I ship you two. 5th year and 6th year was Draco this, Draco that." He grinned at the red-faced Harry, who was banging his head on the table. "Let the fun begin. So again, this is credited to Addicted to Stories. So this is not my fanfic. Bye."